good afternoon. My name is Ransel Kabadin Katibog from BS Computer Science second year, and together with my group mates, are virtually presenting our presentation about the Polo sport.
My name is Dexter A. Crisostamo, BSCS Computer Science second year, and we are here virtually presenting our presentation about Polo.
My name is Adrian Capagas from BS Computer Science second year, and we are here virtual presenting our presentation about Polo.
Good morning, ma'am. My name is Rolex Birigalde from BS Computer Science third year college, and we are here virtually presenting our presentation about Polo.
So now, we tackled first about the objectives of our presentation. So the objectives of our presentation is to know the following. Number 1, what is polo sport? Number 2, the tools and equipment in polo sport. And the last one, the rules and regulations in the polo sport. And now, we will proceed to the definition of a polo sport. So, what is polo? So, polo is a sport that is played on horses known as polo ponies. It is also played on a field, and usually the field measurements has the maximum of 300 yards to 160 yards. In polo, the teams consist of 4 players on horses and armed with a wooden mallet. So, polo sport consists of 4 players with their different responsibilities in a play. So, the number one player can be called as the primary offensive weapon. So they called as the primary offensive weapon because they are responsible in trying and scoring goals, and when in terms of defense, they are also covering the opposing number 4. So sila po yung responsable sa pag-score ng goals. And sa depensa naman, sila naman po yung bantay kay number 4. And then the player number 2, which they called as runs through and scores. So they called it as runs through and scores because usually they are usually situated behind the number 1. So si player number 2 po kalimitan yung katulong ni number 1 sa pagkamit ng goal para makaka-score. And then player number 3, tactical leader of the team. So they call them as the tactical leader of the team because they are responsible in hitting long balls towards the number 1 and the number 2. So, si number 3 po, yung responsable sa pag-hit ng bola ng mahabaan. Kumbaga, siya yung buwelo ni 1 and 2 sa pagkamit ng goals. Kumbaga, sa kanya manggagaling yung unang palo bago pa paluin ni 1 or ni 2. So, player number 4, which they called as the last line of defense. So, yung responsibility naman po ni number 4. So, si number 4 po is responsible for covering the opposing number 1. So, siya po yung responsible when in terms of defense for covering the opposing number 1, which is the opposing number 1 is the one who is responsible in trying and scoring goals. Pagaya po ng sinabi ko kanina. So, yun po yung 4 players. And next, in polo, Players must use their right hand only when swinging the mallet. The idea of the game is to use your mallet to hit the ball into the goal. The idea also is to ride and hit the ball whilst on horseback towards the goal and shoot the ball into the goal before the opposing team can defend it. And in polo, once a team scores a goal, team change ends and try to score into the other goal. So dito po sa huli, once a team scores a goal, team change ends. So para pong sa basketball, kapag dating ng second half, magpapalit po tayo ng court. Kumbaga change court kung tawagin. So dito po, once a team scores a goal, team change ends and trying to score into the other goal. So pag po nakascore yung isang team, magpapalit po sila ng goal. Pag nag-restart po yung game, magpapalit po ng goal. So yun po yung definition ng polo. The idea also is to ride and hit the ball whilst on horseback towards the goal and shoot the ball into the goal before the opposing team can defend it. And in polo, once a team scores a goal, team change ends and try to score into the other goal. So dito po sa huli, once a team scores a goal, team change ends. So para pong sa basketball, kapag dating ng second half, magpapalit po tayo ng court. Kumbaga change court kung tawagin. So dito po, once a team scores a goal, team change ends and trying to score into the other goal. So pag po nakascore yung isang team, magpapalit po sila ng goal. Pag nag-restart po yung game, magpapalit po ng goal. So yun po yung definition ng polo. And now, we will proceed to the important rules in polo sport.
This is important rules. Line up the ball. Player who hit the ball generally has the right of way and other players cannot cross the line of the ball in front of player. Therefore, player must approach the opposing player on either side of line of the ball or from behind failure to do this result in foul. Penalty hit. If teams commit an infraction, penalty hit may be awarded to other team. Penalty goal. If a serious foul occurs, the umpire may award a penalty goal to the opposing team.
So, penalty hit. Penalty hit usually taken from 30, 40, or 60 yards away. And it can be defended or undefended depending on the penalty issued on the player. So, if severe or mild, if severe po, ang alam ko po sa pagkakasearch ko, if severe, it cannot be defended. It is free. And when it's mild, there is some player who can defend this penalty hit. So, penalty goal. So, sabi dito, the game is restarted at the spot of the fouls and teams do not change ends. So, if there is some severe fouls that occurs, other teams got the penalty goals. But, the teams do not change ends. So, di ba po, ang sabi ko po kanina, if naka-goal yung isang team, the court or the ends will change. Pero pag penalty goal po, the ends will not change. So, yun lang po yung iba. Di po sila magpapalit ng goal. Yun lang po.
Defenses. Ride up. You are allowed to ride along the ball carrier and ease your opponent away from the line of the ball. Another type of defense is hit the ball first. You can hit the ball before the ball carrier, thus giving himself right of way. Another is hawking. Player block the swing of your mallet with his own. Another is chuka 7 minutes. At the end of chuka, Play continues for 30 seconds or until a stoppage of play occurs.
Tool and equipments. Ball. There is one ball used in every game of polo. The ball is typically made of plastic. It is sometimes wooden. It is roughly 3 inches across and wide for the ones in polo player attempt to hit the ball through the goal. A polo mallet. A polo mallet, also known as a pallet stick, is the equipment that is used to hit a ball during a game of polo. A polo ball is hit with the broad side of the mallet. Head to the polo mallet is made up of a sharp with a grip. Knee guard. Knee guard are another way that rider protect the team sleeve during this sport. The knee is range of mallet and are commonly struck during play. Pants is horse riding. The pants that the rides wear are referring to are breeches. The ones then about breeches is that they must be colored white. The pants also for full flexibility from the ride as we are comfort when riding on the horse. Polo red ropes where and after matches the horse must be guided and up 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 of the field the way this is complies with the use of lead ropes and lead ropes. Ropes that are clever to the horse so that they can be pulled and guided when they need to go. Gloves. When playing polo all rides, wear gloves. This is protect their hands from potential harm from mallets as well as give grip over their own mallet. Goal post. There are four goal posts on a polo field, two on each side of the field. They are spaced in 8 yards apart from one another, two from the goal, in which players score in the height of post is also important as all goals must be under the tops of posts. And last is field. A field is where the game of polo is played. Polo field are measuring in yard and there are 30 yards by 160 yards. The field surrounding by what is known by a safety zone. To give water between the action and spectator, the field also has marketing such as center line and 260, 60, 40, and 30 yards. The lines are using for penalty shot. Yun lang po. Thank you.
So that's all, and I think me together with my group gave you some information about the polo sport. So yun lang po. Maraming salamat. Wait lang po, parang may naiwan yata dito. Ito po. Ito po. Thank you po.